Hi, this is Katara with BlueNotary, and today we're going to be walking through notarizing a lease agreement. Now, you may be familiar with the lease agreement, especially if you've ever rented before, but if you're ever called to notarize this kind of document, you want to be prepared. So let's look at this basic lease agreement in this session. The landlord is Priyana and the tenant is Noah, and both of them have to be here to sign this document, so you're going to have two signers. This document has already been filled out by Priyana prior to the session, so let's go through and make sure that everything is filled out and there are no blank spaces. So here we see the date entered when this is being signed. We see Priyana and Noah's name. We have the premises where Noah will be living after this document is completed. We see the monthly rent that Noah is going to pay. And as we move down, we see that here's a blank space that's been left. Tenants shall pay security, and we will want to make sure that this is filled out. So we can have Priyana sign this by doing here 8 or dragging and dropping the signer input, or we can ask and put in the figure. So let's just say that Priyana told us that the rent security deposit is going to be $1,000. So we'll take this text box and put it here. We also see that Priyana also left the utilities here blank. So the tenant shall be responsible for payment of all utilities and services for the premises except for the following provided by the landlord. So since Priyana doesn't want to pay any of utilities and services, let's just put a text box that says none. And we'll move this text box here. Now, as we move further down, we're not seeing any more blank spots, but we are here at the signature portion. So let's begin filling this out. So I'm going to press S to put a signature for the landlord, which is Priyana. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to size it down for this field. I'm going to drag and drop the date here, today's date. And the printed name, I can do the hotkey of 1 and choose Priyana as the landlord. Now we're going to do the same for Noah. Move Noah's signature here, press D for date, press 1 for the printed name, and put that here. Now, after I've given the oath and affirmation to Priyana and Noah, and they've affirmed in the positive clearly, I can start filling out my portion. So I'm going to put a text box here for State of New York. Move that here. I'm going to press T, the hotkey, and put County of Orange, where I am sitting as a notary today. On this text box, T, 23rd. Make that a little smaller because these lines are small. Day of, I'm going to press T for October. I'm going to press T for 25 with this 25 here. Before me, and I'm going to put my name, I'm going to press 1 hotkey, my name, a notary public, and I want to say that both the landlord and tenant appeared virtually. So I'm going to press the hotkey of 3 for a checkbox, and I'm going to put both. And now I can drop my signature. And I'm going to adopt this signature. Put that here. My commission expiration, which is the hotkey of 7. And drop my seal, which I can use a hotkey or drag and drop and place there. Now, before I complete the session, I'm going to ask Priyana and Noah if everything looks good to them. And then I'm going to complete the session. So I hope that helped. Don't forget to like and subscribe. and I'll see you in the next one.